Hello everyone. In the previous video we're creating something like that with the if statement, which is the beginning one. So in the beginning we have a else. So we have else. So I can do else. So if for example enter data greater than greater than 50 only. That's my concept. I'm gonna play with this code a little bit, so I'm gonna just explain else. So I'm gonna delete this guy here. So if the data less than 50, so we are good. So if we are less than if the data, you need a greater than 50. If the data less than 50, read this message. Else we're gonna do this one, for example. So our target here greater than 50. Our target greater than 50. So if the data less than 50, so if the data here less than 50, will be have this message. For example, let's do this one. All right. This we call if else statement. So we have L, F, and else. So if this is not satisfied, meaning the other time, so greater than 50. So if I do 55, meaning this correct data, yeah, you are correct data. If you are doing the other data, for example, they ask you for input greater than 50, you do 44. So invalid because this is than 50. So this is if else. What if we need to do something like this? We do Control Z. So we have a if else if, which is mean if this greater, we need to now input the data between 50 to 100. Same the other example. So if the data less than 50, this one, else what? Else if. Then the data this one, else we don't need to have f here. We don't need the f. We don't need f. Just else. Let me explain the code. So if the data less than 50, so the data could be less than 50 or greater than 100, or equal or between, right? So we have three conditions. So if the data less than 50, we need the data greater than 50. So this is a wrong message. If the data less than 50, give this one. If the data greater than 50, good, so will not go. But if what the data greater than 50 and get 100, for example, I put 100, 101. 101 will be greater than 50. So we need to now check if it's less than 100. If less than 100, go. If the value greater than 100, will go print this message. If my data, for example, 101. So if not, if this false, if the value will not satisfy, so my data greater than 50, then here my data less than 100, then we have a correct data. We have to print this one. Let's run the code. So I have, let me put 101. 101. So the value get 100. Okay, let me run one more time. Put 49, less than 50. 49, data less than 5. So let me do the third one actually with the correct data, which is 55. 55. You enter correct value. So this piece of code doing the same things with previous, but less than code and more sophisticated. Thank you so much. See you next video.